All right. Okay.
All right, I'm your boy EP from Cleveland and my man Teddy McQueen on the scene. We're back for another exciting game here at the Lou. Of course, you're watching us on Lou TV. Squad goals.
We got the second one coming up. This is the Brigade. I was just talking to General Manager Carl Fowles. He said this might be an upset here. 4-1, build the house. First in the West versus the Brigade. Third in the West, missing Josh Keys today. So we'll see what they can do against this number one in their conference team today. Don't forget, this is a squad goals, yes, bully-free presentation. So if you'd like to help, promote, support efforts and broadcasts like this, we invite you to visit yesbullyfree.org and take the pledge. Visit yesbullyfree.org and take the pledge.
Have some great action here at the Lutheran East High School. Check us out right across the street from Seven Shopping Center. Need something to do on a Sunday morning, all afternoon. We got ball games, great basketball action, and some great competition here. Definitely no slouches. We got my man Chet in the building. What's up, boy? Chet Mason in the building. Now we're gonna see they bringing in the hired guns.
Say the ringer, huh?
Right.
So as you know, as you mentioned before, EP, Chet Mason, former Mr. Ohio, former Cleveland Cavalier, current Brush High School head coach. So a lot of skill and experience in his background.
Imagine playing in the backyard with those guys. You got a coach from Garfield. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
And then their brother, Chet Mason. They're all cousins, all brothers. Nothing but basketball going on in those houses all the time. Then they got their up-and-coming guys, young cats, man, who are balling also.
This game starting off with Scooter Johnson getting the tip. It was Rod who couldn't complete the layup on the other end for Brigade. One thing, as I mentioned before, Brigade will be missing Josh Keys, one of their most athletic teammates, who pushes the break and helps them get a lot of defensive stops. Josh Keys plays a lot of defense, plays the passing lanes very well. So the Brigade without him today, and see what they can do. Scooter Johnson missing a layup, but able to stay with it and get it in.
Got a chance to get a putback, missed a point-blank layup. Bunny, as they call it, got a chance to put that back and up and in for two.
So ISO finds.
Ooh, nice.
With a block there by Scooter Johnson. Ryder bring it up. Gap over to Rico. Rico with a three. Off. Duke Bohannon to be able to pull it down. Scooter Johnson driving. Foul will be called.
Ball out of bounds to the Brigade.
That foul on number 11, James Lewis. Justin Silver coming in for the Brigade. So he'll suit up soon here. He'll be able to help them out on the sides. And Rico able to bury a three right there for the Brigade. Good move there. Blocked, though, at the hole. That was Briggs with the attempt. Now Rico with a step back. Off the dribble. Rico Jones. Oh, excuse me. That was Keith Jackson with that one. So Marquise Jackson now bringing the ball up for the Brigade. The good inbound pass to Johnson.
Rico found him down underneath into Scooter Johnson. He'll be fouled going to the line to shoot. It is an 8-5 lead right now for the Brigade. First shot up, rattles out.
And as I mentioned, for the Brigade, this win would be them equal to them tying for first place. So right now they're third in the West. They can get a win here move the tie for the first, or they could lose and possibly drop down the fourth. So key game here if you're Brigade. You need a win out of here. ISO with the ball against Rod. Good D. Shot outside. Scooter Johnson using the sides down low. Nice. Able to post up and score.
Right, nice hesitation move and a little fake underneath. Able to get it up and in. 10-5.
Jackson with another three from outside. He checked there. He misses that one. Bruce will bring the ball down. Build that house. Bruce working up top with Briggs over to ISO.
Good one off the glass. Brian. Brian Bruce with the shot off the glass.
10-7 here in this game. 15 minutes left in the first half. Brigade up by 3, 10-7. Inbound, Duke Bohannon from outside. Duke want to work. Duke with the shot, KD style. That one's off. Rebounded by ISO. So Fines now with the ball. Very good ball handler. But Rod, a great defender on it, respected on his end. That run by Rod, good defense. Jackson with another shot, that one's off. Now Bruce driving, throws it up and he's fouled. So Brian Bruce will be able to go to the line, averaging 18.5 points this session. For Build That House.
First shot is up and in. 10. That makes it 10-8. Chet the Jet Mason. Everybody remembers him from great high school basketball star here in the state of Ohio. Mr. Basketball is on the floor.
Duke to the lane. Duke slicing and getting the easy layup.
Of course, Chet comes from a basketball family with the likes of Sonny Johnson, head coach for Garfield, who's also Mr. Basketball.
No ISO. Swung around. Good shot. And that was the lefty right there.
Great look by Rod Twin. Little shake and bake, goes up for a
well, that was Will Saunders. Saunders on the other time. Yeah, for Build That House.
Will Saunders, okay.
Rico, top of the key. Bruce harassing him. Good rotation there to Marquise Jackson, and he misses the three. Scooter moving everyone out there using the head.
That's just a big, strong man right there. Puts his head down, the shoulder down, clears a path for himself up and in for an easy 2 points.
Chet Mason now
Gets
working.
It back. Chet.
Great baseline pass. Inside and good reverse there by Will Saunders. So Saunders turning it up here for Build That House.
Good look by my man. Chet still got it. Going baseline, caught his teammate Will Saunders coming baseline, hit him with a one-hand pass. Good for 2 points.
Man, the opposite side, Bohannon, kind of a strong, aggressive size, KD-looking figure, went aggressively against Saunders, and Saunders had no choice but to foul. Brigade inbounded. Jackson out to Rod. Rod to shoot a three. That one's off. Rebound. And Mason working the ball. That one's off. Gapper had the ball, but it sails out of bounds. It will remain. Build that house ball. 16-13 here with 11 minutes left in the half. J. Lou with the inbound. Mason working baseline against Rod. Thought about it. Good defense there. Rod scrambled on the floor. Mason picks it up. Kick out. Jumper. That one's off, but Real Saunders up for the offensive rebound. Now Saunders with the easy left hand. Split three people and just froze him there.
Will Saunders with the offensive rebound, strong. Takes it out, views the floor.
Woo, and Bohannon. I mentioned KD is looking.
Right. Got long legs like KD.
Long legs, long arms, and just that lean figure, just that crossover. So deadly.
10:44 to play in the first half. 16-15 is your score. Build that house. Down by 1. Duke Bohannon at the line. Makes his first shot. 17-15 and makes the second shot. 18-15 Brigade.
Brian Brewster pushed the rock for Build That House. As you mentioned, 18-15 now.
Shed up top against Ronnie Briggs. Loses it.
Duke thought he had it still. Scooter tried to pick it up. Oh, good move there by J. Lou.
Good finger roll. Had the presence to pick up the ball, grab the loose ball, finger roll up for 2.
Jackson up top, going down low to Scooter. Head fake, and he's grabbed. So Scooter Johnson to be able to go to the free throw line.
It's pretty much all you can do with Scooter Johnson is grab him. If he gets ahead of steam down low.
I actually called this one on the floor, so it'll be Brigade to inbound this one with 9:05 left in the first half. Bad pass there, but Duke Bohannon able to maintain possession. Bohannon working against Saunders. Bohannon with a step-back jumper. Off, rebounded. Justin Silver in the game now for the Brigade. Now Jackson finding Scooter down low again. Scooter Johnson with the baby hook. Missed, but rebounded, tipped in by Justin Silver.
It is be strong. Justin Silver puts it right back up, tips it in, and cleans
Oh!
it. Some good defense. They get the ball right back, score 2 more. And a timeout is called on the floor with 8:31 to play. 22-17 Brigade lead.
So timeout on the floor. It was a bad inbounds and a turnover and shot. And so we'll go take a small break, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Lou TV. Hey, this your boy McQueen on the scene. While you watching, please make sure to like and share this station with all your friends.
We're back out of that timeout. 8:24 to play. 22-17 Brigade lead right now. Build that house with a ball. Long shot by Brian Bruce doesn't fall. Rebound by number 13, Yappa Keeks Jackson. And up and in 2 points for the Brigade.
That was Duke Bohannon again.
Duke Bohannon, number 5. Great transition ball.
Big Michael Jackson working on the post. He's fouled. Nothing called. Now Gappa working. Try to kick it out. Chet Mason.
Chet.
Mr. Ohio dumping it off to Saunders. Saunders with a spin move. Kick out. ISO finds for three.
Good kick out. The ISO shoots a deep three in the loo.
So living up to his namesake, ISO on the island by himself buries a three. Whoa.
Bodies are on the floor.
A lot of size down there to be banging around. As they say, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Scooter Johnson went down hard there. He'll be able to go to the line for two. Brigade up by 4 in this one. Don't forget, this is a bully-free presentation. In combination with the Lou League, committed to keeping men off the streets and on the basketball court. We're here at Lutheran East Arena, 3655 Mayfield Road, Cleveland Heights, Ohio, 44118.
Another deep three by ISO Funds.
Jackson now working against Fonz. Stop. Kick out to Scooter Johnson. He thought about it. Now he's got the smaller ISO Fonz on him. And wisely, he started to back him down. So good, smart decision there by Scooter Johnson, seeing he had the smaller Fonz on him. Fonz forced to foul him. 5 team fouls now on Build That House. Cross-court pass to Jackson. Jackson to shoot a three. And Marquise Jackson.
Great shot by Marquise Jackson.
Burying it from the arc. ISO for 3 of his own. That one's off. Rebound to Jackson. Gappa up top. Back over to Jackson. Scooter with the inbound pass. Try to find Duke. Picked off. ISO and Chet.
Chet Mason going up with the layup. He is fouled. Good look by ISO Fonz to find Chet Mason driving to the hole. He'll go to the line to shoot.
28-23 here. 5 minutes left in this first half. The 3-2 Brigade.
First shot is up and in.
Taking on a 4-1 Build That House. Number 1 and 3 seed in their Western Conference.
Will Saunders gets a breather, goes to the bench, and Brian Bruce comes in for Build That House.
So both free throws made there by Mason, cutting the lead to 3. Mason with the rebound. Chet Mason looking to drive again, and Mason takes it right at Gappa.
The whole Chet, the Jets still got some Jets.
Now Bohannon working to get the smaller ISO, and Bohannon easily gets a layup.
Little baseline drive by Bohannon. Thought he got fouled on the top of his head, but it wasn't called by the ref.
Might have been the backboard.
Right. How are they jumping?
Bruce kicking it out to Chet Mason. Mason trapped up. Fine Michael turnover. Hot pass there. Too much for Brian Bruce. Gappa with the layup on the other side.
Finger roll, Gappo.
1 point lead now. Excuse me. 5 point lead now for the Brigade. 32-27. 3:33 left here in the first half. Chet Mason working against Scooter.
Oh, Chet not looking.
Thought they had to give and go there. Him and Michael Jackson. Not the Thriller Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Big Michael Jackson. ISO kicking out. He had 2 wide open players in the same area. So Gappa just grabbing the ball from behind. He's called for the foul. Mason inbounded. It's got Jay Lou. Jay Lou working against Gap, but crosses him over, leaves him, throws up the floater. That's off. Rebounded by Duke, and great move there by Duke Bohannon to just throw it off the feet.
Knocks it off for Ronnie Briggs, number 13. Knocked it off his feet right out of bounds.
Good offense, good defense. I'm not sure what you call that there, but good move there by Duke Bohannon. Now Duke, once again, with a smaller ISO on him. There's a good switch. That's what they want. And Scooter Johnson with the easy layup and the foul.
Scooter Johnson will be the deciding factor in today's game. A lot of height, big man down low, and with some efficiency. So far, they don't have an answer to Scooter Johnson.
Scooter himself averaging 12 and 7, 12 points and 7 rebounds per game. But as you mentioned, EP, his impact on this game specifically itself will be larger. Mason working against Scooter. Mason driving. That one's off. And Scooter Johnson actually leave it off his rear end there, and it bounce out of bounds.
1:37 to play in the first half, 35-27. Brigade on top.
8-point lead for the Brigade right now. Build that house up top. Brian Bruce. Bruce with the pick from J. Lou. He's hacked and sliced, and he'll get the and one layup.
The little man takes it to the hole, not afraid to go up against the big guys, lays it up and in.
So Bruce with the opportunity for a three-point play here. Makes the free throw. It's a good move there right before halftime. Cutting at the 5-point lead, 30-35 with 47 seconds ticking. Gap up from up top of the key. That's a miss. Swatted out of bounds, and
from here, it looked like it was knocked out of bounds by Duke Bohannon, but
yeah, he was a taller guy there. He was a longer arm guy.
Should have took that to the replay booth.
And Rico with a left-hand layup of his own.
Too easy by Rico.
12 seconds left here. Brian Bruce with another layup.
Coast to coast, Brian Bruce puts it up with the right hand.
Marquise Jackson out to Duke. Duke Bohannon.
Rebounds knocked out of bounds by number 13, Ronnie Briggs. And that'll take us into halftime. First half of play between the Brigade and Build That House. Brigade takes a 5-point lead into the locker room, 37-32. You're tuned in to Lou Basketball Action. I'm your boy EP from Cleveland. Sitting alongside my man Teddy McQueen. We'll be back in a moment.
Back for the second half here from Lutheran East Arena. The Brigade up by 5. (37-32). Jay Lou on the run, kicking it out to Brian Bruce. And Brian Bruce with a 3 from outside for Build That House. 37-35. Ride with a shot. That one's off. Rebounded ISO. ISO working against Rod. Kick out. Big Mike Jackson. That was off. Good outlets pass a Scooter. Nearly lost it.
By Rod Twin. It will be Brigade ball. Oh, no, they gave it to the Brigade. They did. Scooter Johnson, baseline. Loses the handle. Out to Rod. Rod Twin shoots.
And Rod with a good shot there.
Great shot right at the right side of the free throw line. Up and in. 39-35. 4-point lead by the Brigade.
ISO against Rod. Ooh, crossover the ground. Woo-wee.
Man, nice crossover by ISO. Scoop right with the right hand scoop shot. Bounced off the rim and did not go in. Great move.
ISO fine, showing the ball handling skills right there.
First shot is up and off the backboard. Second shot is up and in.
Marquise Jackson with the ball. Jackson working the hole. Marquise Jackson has been able to get to the hole pretty much when he wanted to this afternoon. Just not unable to finish there. But Marquise Jackson coming back and getting the passing lane and finding an easy outlet for his teammate Scooter Johnson down court. 5-point lead now for Brigade, 41-36.
Brigade can use a bucket this trip down.
Will Saunders crossing over, and Marquise Jackson once again with great defense, leaving it for Rico and an easy layup. Brigade and Marquise Jackson just playing stellar defense on and off the ball here.
Quickly out to a 7-point lead for the Brigade. And well needed timeout called by
Build That
House. Yeah. Timeout on the floor, 16:39 to play, 43-36.
Yeah, they need a timeout because right now, Marquise Jackson is breaking in their house and breaking and entering and taking everything out of there. So
right, legal activity going on the court right now. Getting in, great defense being played by the Brigade, which leads to great transition offense and a 7-point lead. Don't forget, great basketball action every Sunday here at the Lutheran East High School, right on Mayfield Road across the street from Severance Town Shopping Center.
Thank you for our sponsors, Sub City. Wing Wednesday, 25 different flavors of wings and 3 locations all across Cleveland. 17811 Euclid Avenue in Cleveland, 20920 South Cape Bark Boulevard in Maple Heights, Ohio, and also 26598 Lakeshore Boulevard, Euclid, Ohio. Sub City. Inventors of the Clevelander.
Out of the timeout, ISO hits a 3-pointer over Rod Twin. Quickly brings the Build That House within 5 points.
Duke Bohannon working the ball. Bohannon with the easy layup and drive.
Duke looking every bit like Kevin Durant driving to the hole.
I think maybe he saw that game last night. He's looking a lot KD-ish now. Brian Bruce was bumped, but
took a little bump, right? Didn't with the no call. And Brigade is driving. No good off the rim on a layup. Over to ISO. ISO shoots the 3.
ISO finds.
ISO finds deep from the Lou.
Marquise Jackson now working. Mid-range jumper. Marquise Jackson putting on a clinic today on both ends of the court. How about the performance he's had this afternoon?
All shots are dropping. It's one of those days when you feel
ISO back to the same area, and ISO finds. He said, I'll just step back 6 inches further this time.
Right, he sees and found his ammo.
45-47. Rod working, travel, something no one.
Took a beating down there, still put it up and in.
49-45.
The action is heating up here in this second half between the Brigade and Build That House.
They're going to get the ball back to ISO again.
To the hot man. It's time for a heat check.
Working against Rod.
There's a
Will Saunders left wide open. Off. Saunders picks up his own rebound. Kick out to ISO. He'll take this shot, though.
Didn't drop.
Heat check there, didn't go. Scooter Johnson with the rebound. And now Duke Bohannon. Miss. Saunders and Build That House with a head full of steam. Will Saunders with the left hand.
Good strong move up and in. Got bumped. Still had the presence of mind to put the ball up and in. We have a foul coming around the other end. We're out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds. Build That House ball. 49-47, only a 2-point lead by the Brigade over the 4-1 Build That House.
14 minutes left here in this second half. 14 minutes left here in the game. ISO Fonz bringing the ball up center court. With Rod in front of him. Duke Bohannon poking out to help. Kick over to Chet Mason. Saunders now. It'll go down low. Be a turnaround. So that jumper was short. But aggressive, strong defensive rebound there by Scooter Johnson. (49-47) here, 2-point lead for the Brigade. Scooter to kick it over to Marquise Jackson. Jackson works against ISO, and Marquise Jackson once again having his way today.
There's no hesitation. He puts his mind to it. He knows where he's going, knows what he wants to do with the ball. Straight to the hole, lays it up and in.
Bruce with a kick out. Good defense there.
D.
Scooter Johnson to throw down a dunk.
Scooter Johnson getting his game on, playing great transition ball, playing good defense, turned into great offense for him.
Brigade looking very consistent here in the second half. Gap against Mason. Mason shortchanges it. Then he hacks Gapper. No call there. Marquise Jackson left wide open. Off, rebounding Mason.
Good look down court, too. Saunders up and in. 2 points. Assist by Chet the Jet.
53-47 here. And Rod Bohannon
comes back with the 3.
That'll silence the crowd and make the Brigade, Build That House, call a timeout here with 12:02 left in the second half. This will be a 7-point lead.
Tuned in to great basketball action here at the Luam Arrow from EP. I forgot my name. EP from Cleveland. And it's my man
McQueen on the scene.
McQueen on the scene. You can check. Don't forget you can catch us every Friday on Sportsmanlike Conduct right on voiceofradio.com from 3 to 5 Eastern.
Yeah, I feel a little bit of my soul missing out of my this week, not being able to make the show, so I'm primed and ready for this upcoming Friday.
I know we're going to have another great time on there. Got to talk some scuba diving last week. You missed that. We got to talk to Woda. You missed that. We got to talk to my man from Benny. You missed that. Man, you missed a lot. Sorry, I'm here to rub it in. Of course I am.
I feel the pain. My soul just dropped a little bit more. Back here out of the timeout, 56-49. Build That House down by 7. Build That House. With the ball now, Chet Mason. See if they can get something going here. Jay Luda back the ball out. Not sure that's what they wanted him to do in that situation. It looked like they wanted him to post up. He backed the ball out and shot an air ball. Bohannon now. Going down the Scooter.
Scooter strong down low.
He's calling for a travel.
Also, you missed on that unsportsmanlike conduct. We talked to drag racer also.
Oh.
So we talked to Kudra, the coalition of ultimate drag racers, and it's a whole team of urban African-American drag racers here in Cleveland, man.
Wow.
Have a great time out at Thompson's and racetrack and everything. So that's another thing we're going to do. We're going out to get into some drag race cars also. We got a lot to do
Thompson's,
this
is that out in Lorraine?
Thompson, I'm not sure. Thompson's, you got Thompson's, you got he named about 3 or 4 of those drag racing strips, and I know one of them's coming up around June. They have a big thing out there, and everybody goes, they barbecue and
Sounds
race
like
cars,
we got our
man.
weekends planned. I'm ready for this
We got
summer.
a lot to do this
I'm
summer.
excited. Duke Bohannon with a 3. Offensive rebound. Johnson. Marquise Jackson to reset it. Quarterbacking things for the Brigade this afternoon.
56-51.
Gapper with a spin move. Good defense there by ISO. Kick out Rico corner. And Rico with a 3.
Drains it from the outside.
So Rico Jones able to push the lead to 8 for the Brigade. Oh, good. Back.
Ball handled by
I can't even
ISO.
call it. It was so
He
quick.
gets it back out to Chet Mason. Chet dribbling with the left hand, pass to the right, over to the corner, and a shot by, who was that there? Number
Mike Gordon, I believe, number 8.
Number 8, Mike Gordon. Three-pointer from the corner rolls in. Cuts that lead down to 6, 59.
Johnson with a
53.
mismatch here. Good help out there by Chet Mason. Rebound there by Jay Lou.
Chet has to get this team under control and cut this lead down.
9.5 left here in the game. 6-point lead for the Brigade. Mason up top. Ronnie Briggs. Briggs missing, but Mason
Good
cleans up the
tip
layup.
in. Good tip in by Chet. Still got some hops. Down to Scooter. Scooter bagging down, number 13. And
Good baby hook there by Scooter Johnson.
that's all day long. Give the ball to Scooter. Let him do his work down low against the mismatched smaller guy.
If you're building a house, you got to front him. Make the pass harder going down there. Just letting him face up, post up, and face the man off.
Having his way down there.
No help side defense or anything on that. ISO gets with the ball against Gappa. Gappa known to reach. He knows Gappa will reach, but good defense trying to slide his feet there and just run past Gappa and toss up the little baby floater.
And shot also ISO showing some great ball handling skills. Loses
his man. He yelled it out in great route running, if you can call it that.
Showing a little fatigue. I think ISO might be time for a break. He's calling sideline now for somebody to come in and give him a breather.
He got picked off and he couldn't find Jackson.
Fatigue showed right there, right when he lost Jackson. Chet Mason with the ball up top, dribbling with the left hand, pass over the corner to ISO with the right. He shoots some 3.
Oh, and ISO Fine says, no, EP, I'm not tired.
Prove me wrong.
I'm not ready to come out the game.
Bohannon.
Rebound Mason.
Chet, it's time for Build That House to be on the move. Chet drives it, and he's fouled going coast to coast. 63-60. He can knock this lead down to 2 points. Build this house with a chance to cut this lead down to 2 with Chet going to the line.
As you mentioned, ISO Fines did look fatigued, but he shot that 3, and I think that just gave him a boost of energy.
First shot up by Chet, good. 7:28 time, of course, becoming a factor in the game. 7:28 to play, 63-61. The Brigade on top. Chet lines up to shoot his second free throw. Up and rattles in and out.
If you'd like to help support broadcasts like this by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, and at the same time help lift bully awareness, we ask that you please support and take the pledge to be bully free. Visit yesbullyfree.org and take the pledge. That's yesbullyfree.org. Second half action here from Lutheran East Arena. Lou TV. Live coverage of the Lou League. Every Sunday we're here at 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Primetime games being broadcast live on the Squad Goals page. From 2 to 6. 5-point lead for the 3-2 Brigade right now. Looking to take this number 1 seed out. Chet Mason with a nice drive there. Old school meets new school. And Mason able to split the defenders and get an easy layup. Bohannon. Not sure how that ball was called off of him, but Bohannon looking for the foul, but he actually lost control of the ball and ran into the defender. Good defense there by Mason, but Marquise Jackson able to maintain control. Now Jackson working against Mason. Get up and under, and great move. Mason wanted to travel. 68-63. Trap, good defense there by the Brigade. Gapper. Bohannon able to pick up the and one, and just a foolish foul there by Will Saunders.
Right, he'd been better off letting him just get those 2 points. Now he's going to go to the line for an extra point, which he shouldn't even be shooting right now.
I mean, if you're going to foul him, you're supposed to foul him hard so he can't get his arms
right
up, can't get the shot up or anything like that. 70-63 here in the second half, 4:45 remaining in the game.
Lead suddenly jumps out to 71-63. We got a timeout on the floor with Build That House down. Going to the sideline to talk it over. 63 down, 63-71 with 4:43 to play in the game. Another great basketball game here. This is the third game of which day? The third game of the day? Our second broadcast with the third game. No, the game started at 10, correct?
Oh, well, yeah, the game started at 10, so this is almost like
right.
This will be the fifth game. But, yeah, this is the second game of our broadcast. 4 games this afternoon. Coming up next, it will be the Lakers, 7th team in the West, taking on the Bad Boys, 3rd team in the East. So we see El Puerto Rico taking on Desmond Dez Crosby of the Lakers right after the completion of this one. 71-63, the Brigade up by 8. Looking to improve their record to 4-2 and bring Build That House also down to 4-2. So a big turnover game for the Brigade now in the standings. If they can come out with a win. Gap oppression and Chet Mason all the way up the court. Good cut there by Brian Bruce, and Michael Jackson with a great bounce pass for Build That House. Duke Bohannon working against Jay Lou. Bohannon crossing over. Kick out Rico. Defense solid for Build That House. Jay Lou matched up against Bohannon. Duke inbound to Justin Silver. Silver with the baby hook.
Blown arm. Puts it in with the baby hook. Great shot by number 30, Silver.
Brian Bruce with the ball now, face up against Rico. Mason calling for it against Gappa. Mason traveled before he even left.
Yeah, he had a little happy feet right there.
So him and Coach Bogart having something familiar in common this weekend, both traveling, getting back here to the court.
Big man, number 35, gets it out to Chet. Chet going to coast, dishes it out to number 11. No good. Jackson James, Jay Lewis.
Dump ball from Rico to Silver, and good move. Good pass.
And with 3:15 left, the Brigade turning it up.
75-65 here. 10-point lead for the Brigade. With the running clock, this one could be over.
Another traveling violation. Second traveling violation in a row.
turnovers in this game will end up build that house. Gapper working against J. Lou. Gapper with a spin move. Kick out, Silver. Rico, left hand, arc. Good!
Great.
Rico Jones.
Great looking jumper by Rico Jones.
13-point lead now with just 2.5 left. Turnover, steal by Rico. And this one almost over here, especially if Duke Bohannon hits his three from the arc. Off, rebounded Michael Jackson. Good defense there. Kick out, 2-4 quarter. Brian Bruce buries it.
Buries the three. Brian Bruce takes the second attempt. First one no good. The second one drops.
78-68.
Time still a factor right now. And Build That House may be running out of time with 2 minutes left to play in the game.
Good inbound pass to Silver.
Now a 12-point lead with that jam by Silver. ISO comes down and gets double teamed up top. Over to Mike Gordon. Gordon looks, passes it to the corner.
Michael Jackson with a three of his own.
Michael Jackson. Headline.
Another bounce pass from Gapper to the interior.
Good look. Duke does not stop moving.
So Gapper McDowell showing passing skills here late in the second half of this game. 2 bounce passes in a row to find cutting Brigade players for easy layups. So now Duke Bohannon to the line for 2.
Show you what you do when you never stop moving. If you're moving without the basketball, turns into great offense for you all the time. Duke Bohannon with the second shot. It's up, and it is good. Duke Bohannon takes the Brigade out to an 82-71 lead, 11 points lead with under 1:25 to play. Good kick out to Gappo. Gappo finds Marquise. Back over to Duke Bohannon. Duke Bohannon dribbling, backing up his opponent, Mike Gordon. 1-on-1, turnaround jumper.
And good tip there. Marquise Jackson pretty much just putting a seal on this game. Started this game on fire, and he'll end this game with a great tip in there. That'll pretty much seal the team, seal the win for his team, Brigade.
Scoop underhand.
Oh, and a great dunk there by Justin Silver.
Silver putting his mark on this victory. 44 seconds to play. Tipped away. Another long pass out to Marquise. Marquise is going to just lay it up and in. Easy 2 points. That should take us out of here.
So Duke Bohannon.
Left.
Gordon with a one more attempt. 25 seconds with a 17-point lead. This one got ugly.
ISO drains a three-pointer, and that should run out the clock. 15 seconds to play. 88-74, and we've got a 10-second runoff, and this game is over.
OVA, we'll be back here for the third game of our conference. You're listening to Bully Free TV.